y'all. You are now tuned in to
Love and Relations,
where we bring the hottest topics,
the spiciest topics,
topics that will make your heart drop
and your ears pop.
This is your boy Tim,
and this is your girl Sharice,
and together we are
the Edmond.
Yo, what's up? What's up? We thank you guys for joining us live on Facebook on our very first podcast episode. We really do there we go.
Man.
We appreciate you guys for the journey with us, guys. Again, we are hyped. This is a hype moment. We are live on our first podcast episode, man. How do you like that, babes?
I am excited. We went through so much to bring y'all this podcast. It was a must.
We went through so much. I guess I was the brains, you were the beauty.
I'll take that.
You'll take that? You'll take that? She said, move it here, move it there. Like, oh man, I gotta be the mechanics on this.
You are the engineer, sweetheart.
I'm the engineer. All right, I accept that. As long as you give me that type of credit. I'm just showing up
to do what I need to do.
All right, that's exactly what she told me too. I was just waiting on her to say it, like, because like that's, you know what? Thank you for your honesty, baby. Your honesty. Matter of fact, you look good over there.
Oh, thank you.
So stand up and show the camera how you look, girl.
You know I'm an honest woman.
Oh, you're an honest woman. You don't want to. We got our Black Lives Matter shirt on.
Ooh.
We are ready. First episode. We're live. We got our Black Lives Matter shirt on.
Right.
Hey, you know, Black lives do matter.
Period.
I was in the dentist today, man. And I promise you, like, I felt like the dentist didn't value Black lives because the way he was working on my tooth, I'm like, brother, like, I was getting a deep cleated and he was just like, he took deep to a whole nother level. Nother level.
But your mouth gonna be on a whole nother level when you get done. That's the plus side.
It was in pain. It was on a whole nother level. Man, again, we're excited that you guys are here. Please like, share. Again, follow us on all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, and much, much more that's coming to you. We really do appreciate you guys being here on Love and Relations.
Woo!
By the Edmonds. The Edmonds.
Yes.
Thank you.
Y'all, we got our sound effects in place.
Sound effects and everything in place. Babes, tell us what we're about.
Okay, so basically, this podcast, we're gonna talk about our relationships with our friends, with our family, but most important, our relationships with our significant others. That's whether you're dating, courting, like the old people say, engaged, or married.
Okay.
We're gonna cover all the bases. We're gonna talk on how to have healthy relationships with your family, with your friends. We're going to touch all the dynamics.
All the bases. Even we're going to bring some juicy, hot topics to you about your favorite celebs and everything.
We're going to give y'all some tea or whatnot.
Some tea, because I'm telling you, we be strolling social media and seeing all these juicy information, all these juicy topics, and we like, babes, we got an opinion too. Like, I think we deserve to have an opinion. We've been together almost 10
We've
years.
been married almost 10 years. We've been together almost 14.
Well, okay.
This year make 14 years that me and Tim been together. We'll be married 10 years. Next April, I'm going to be entitled to everything.
She excited about that. She's going to be entitled to everything.
It's really going to be cheaper to keep me.
Cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep her. Already it's cheaper to keep her. Then again, I don't know. Terrell say that your lip gloss is popping.
Oh, thanks, boo. Y'all know I love me a good lipstick.
I cracked myself up, don't I, babe?
I'm going to have to turn this off already.
All right, guys.
No, Tim.
Again, this thing is about, like, we're bringing our relationship into your living room.
We always get inboxes. We get questions in person when people see us out. Everybody wants to know, how do we do it?
How do we do it?
And so, what better way to tell y'all
than here?
Than in our own words, from our own personal home.
So you're going to see everything. You're going to see how, like a lot of people think like we're like perfect. They're going to see everything. They're going to see how we're like, we disagree on almost everything. Matter of fact, the only thing we agree on, the main thing we agree on is our love, right, babes?
Yep.
I got no doubt that I love this woman. I may not like her too much.
Don't do me like that.
I may not like her too much.
But you love me.
But I love you, babes. I love you. And you look real good tonight. I don't know why you trying to look that good on this camera.
Don't act like I don't put my lipstick on just to go out the door. I love me a good lipstick.
Your lipstick is popping. It is popping.
Thanks, chocolate.
It is popping. Guys, okay, today we want to discuss it's a topic that everybody I've not heard it a lot, especially in our generation, beautiful. Mm-hmm. I heard it a lot in our generation. Love language. Everybody wants somebody to speak their love language.
Yep.
So, okay, guys, before I begin, I just want to let you know we got the whole shebang here. We got the whole shebang here for you. If you got any questions, if you want to say anything on the line, we have the line open. You can call the number 305. Babes, I think you can type that in the comments.
For the people that's on that's on Instagram Live and on Facebook Live, I'm going to type the number in the comments.
It's
I'll pin it in the comments.
Okay, it's 305.
Hold on, wait, your number lock isn't on. Okay, 305
614 8180. You can call in. Everybody will hear you from our live except our Instagram. Don't worry, guys. Next week we will have you guys locked in on our Instagram. But everybody can hear you. If you want to call in, put your input in on the topic, or unless you want to, you can even call in and congratulate. And you can even call in and congratulate us. Whatever you want to do, it is like, again, I like when you call in and say, hey, good job on whatever you want to do. We're here for the next next 43 minutes, and you can congratulate us, or you can call in to give your view on the topic. And the topic today is love language.
Yes.
Love language is such a big thing, especially in our generation. Matter of fact, they even wrote a book about it. That's how big it is.
And keep in mind that there are a lot of love languages.
Hey, shout out to Catrice. Catrice say Black Lives Matter. That's the love language. That is a big love language.
Yes, it is.
And I'm gonna scream it to the rooftop. I got black children. I got a black wife. I'm on black. I like my cars black. I like
go ahead.
I like my shoes black.
What else?
What else? I'm telling you. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Y'all just
as y'all can see by the chocolate and the melanin in my husband's skin, I like things. Black Lives Matter.
Girl,
too.
You better stop. This thing over 40.
I'm just kidding, yeah.
Man, you better stop. We bringing them to our living room, not our bedroom, babes. Now I'm trying to, like, you already look good over there. You look like a little snack. Well, did I eat yet? I'm ready for my dessert now.
Wait a minute.
All right, guys, I'm just telling you. So, man, they even made a book about, love language. And I think if you haven't read the book, it's called The 5 Love Language. I think if you haven't read it, you need to go out and get this book. If you're in, see, I've been reading this thing, man. I got my little bookmark in there from my late Pastor Josie Johnson. I carry this thing with me every time I read a book. But man, I'm telling you, this book is amazing. It's by Gary Chapman. We're going to be referring to this book often. Go and read it, man. This book is amazing. Man, the first few pages, I gained a lot. This is for marriages. This is for couples. This is for like how to speak to your children, how to speak there. Man, this is like, especially if you're in love, you need to go get this book. I've been married 10 years in a couple pages, almost 10 years. In like 6 months, it'll be,
It's
April.
April,
6 months, 7 months, 6 or 7 months. It'll be 10 years. And I'm telling you, I learned a lot just from a couple pages. It basically started off like, everybody, a lot of people speak different languages. Like, seriously, like some people speak Spanish, people speak French, some people speak patois, different languages. And, trying to like communicate with each other speaking different languages can be challenging. It can. And that's the same thing with love. Some people speak different love language. And then when you try to communicate with your partner or even your children, anybody, that can be challenging if you're speaking 2 different languages. So this tells you how to identify the language that your partner speaks. And also how to try to like coexist with that, because you still may speak different languages. Me and my wife, we are 2 different people,
completely opposite.
2 different people coming from 2 different upbringings. 2 different upbringings, babes.
2 different upbringings.
And we're trying to merge into this one couple. It's hard. It's hard. Sometimes, boy, look at her. She want to break my neck. My neck too big for her to break.
You fine.
I'm fine. Girl, I talk about breaking necks. You trying to, girl, stop looking at me like that. Nah, stay on topic. Stay on topic.
All right, Timothy. I have a question for you.
What's up?
Love language. What's yours?
What's
your love language?
What's my love language?
What is your love language?
Hey, babes, what's your love language?
My love language is communication.
Communication.
It's not my only love language, but it's the top love language for me. And not just regular communication. I need effective communication. I need to know that you're invested in communicating with me. So that would entail good morning text messages or phone calls. My husband has the tendency where he does not.
Don't go there. Don't go there. She talking about text. Okay, babes, go there.
Tim doesn't respond to text messages, so he usually calls me, which works for me. But I like for someone to talk to me throughout the day, ask me how my day is going. Like, you gotta talk to me. No, I know. That's why I'm saying I like it.
I'm just
if you
trying to
do it, I wouldn't be on here telling the people I like it. Not would I?
I'm just saying, you keep your little spicy self over there by your mic, and I stay over here by mine.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That we get.
So yeah, I like daily communication. And don't get me wrong, we all grown. And so grown people have grown responsibilities. And one of those responsibilities is getting up, going to work every single day. So I don't need him to sit on the phone with me all day.
Okay.
But I just need him to check in. And if throughout the day you cannot talk on the phone at some jobs, then, simple text message, how's your day going? Beautiful. Tim does that. Tim calls me. So, those are the things I'm used to. And I like to sit down and have regular conversation. We conversate like this all the time. Anyone who's had the pleasure of being in our presence always say, wow, you guys actually conversate. We be in the car talking. We be everywhere talking. I love that. That is definitely my love language because I'm a talkative person. I like to talk.
She can talk, y'all. She can definitely talk. I can talk too, though. Let me stop.
We are a very talkative couple.
Guys, if you want to tune in on this conversation, if you want to be a part of this conversation, again, your face won't be shown, but your voice will be heard. You can call 305-614-8180. Again, babes, type that in again.
I pinned it on for the people that is on the Facebook Live. If you look in the comments, it should be the first comment you guys see, or it should be the last, but it's pinned.
Okay,
so you should automatically see it, whether it's at the top or the bottom.
Yep, 305-614-8180. That is the number. Call in, tell us how you feel about the podcast. Tell us, call in excited. Tell us that you're excited about the podcast. Whatever. You want to congratulate us, or do you want to tune in on the conversation? Love language. What is your love language? Matter of fact, we got our first call. Yay. Let's do it. You are now on Love and Relations. This is Tim and Shari speaking. State your name.
Tim, you so extra. But hey, my favorite black couple.
Hey.
This is Kelsey.
Kelsey, hey, what's up, Kelsey?
Hey, boo.
Nothing much, just chilling.
Okay.
I am tuned in to you guys. I've been anxious to be on, watch you guys' podcast since you first started advertising it. I feel like you guys, it really is like a very good, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a very good representation on Black love. Like real, like y'all literally, anybody who really know y'all, like how I know you guys from Cherie's kindergarten, elementary days, eating sunflower seeds out of our pockets.
Sunflower
yes.
Kelsey,
getting in trouble, talking in class.
Kelsey, hold on, Bates. I need you to clarify that. Who was the kid eating sunflower seeds out of their pocket? I need you to clarify that.
Okay, first of all, let me be specific.
Was that Sharice?
Me and Sharice used to always go to the cafeteria and we feed together.
Shut up.
And the little salad bar, they would give you the already cracked sunflower seeds. We couldn't take it to class because the teacher make us throw it away, so we'll put some in our pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Kelsey, well, we appreciate you guys, you calling in. We're gonna get back to the topic. Again, thank you, Kelsey, for your support. We appreciate you. Don't forget to share, and go follow us on all the social media platforms.
Quick question, Kelsey. Did you want to say what your love language is while we have you on?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much you said it, Sharice. Like, I understand that some people don't have the luxury of having a spouse that could talk on the phone with them all throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's not weird to me if you could talk all day, but if you live with that person and you see that person all day, talking to them on the phone is kind of weird to me. But, just what you said, checking in, text, hey, how your day going?
Communication.
Did you eat?
Yep.
That means something. It's just little text like that. Even if you text that and I respond and I know you can't respond back immediately, it just says something to, us women, because we kind of need that confirmation.
Yep. Just
like, that we're thinking about us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly. So that's my love language, and I love that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Kelsey, for putting in. Thank you for everything.
Yes.
Sounds good.
No, thank y'all. Listen, y'all done saved my relationship a couple of times. Y'all really just don't even know it.
Oh, man. We glad
I really
to be a
appreciate you guys.
help. We glad to be a help.
Glad to be a help. Anytime you need us, just call us.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. All right, you guys take care. I'm going to tune back in.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Again, babes, you asked me what was my love language.
And you stalled long enough, sir. So
all
go
right,
ahead
I'm
and
gonna
tell
tell
me
y'all
what
my
your
love
language
babe,
is and stop playing with me.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm real smart when it comes to love. You know that, babes. You know that, don't you? So I'm gonna tell you, I'm bilingual. I'm bilingual.
Can you please elaborate on exactly how you're bilingual?
Funny. I think I'm bilingual when it comes to a love relationship because I speak multiple love relations, you know?
As we all should.
I
We all should. I agree with that. As we all should, because I have a couple. What is your top
no,
two?
babes, you gotta let me explain why I'm bilingual. You can't just interrupt my bilingualness, you know? So
Okay.
I'm bilingual because one, I do like physical touch. I'm big on physical. Babes don't look like that.
Because you are.
I'm big. I like to be touched, girl. You gotta touch me. Touch me to let me know that you. Oh, touch me to let me know that you love me. That's and also I'm big on words of affirmation.
Yeah.
I like to be like I like to hear that you love me. I like to hear how I make you feel. That I like to hear how I'm doing. That
You want me to write a poem? That's what it sounds like.
I'm telling you, like I'm big on that. Yeah. I want to know how I'm pleasing you, how I'm making you happy. That's I'm big with that. Like that's that. I like those love to say. I like when I come in the house and you say I love you, babes. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear what you call. They don't want to hear what you call me.
Stop it. Don't act up
But
on
I like to hear those words. You know, like I like to feel love, and I like to hear that I am loved, and I like to feel love.
Right. Right.
That's guys. I'm bilingual. I'm sorry for those who can't speak different love languages, but I think that's why we lasted 10 years because I'm bilingual. I'm bilingual. Do you hear that? I'm bilingual, y'all.
I'm bilingual too.
You bilingual?
I'm bilingual too.
Girl, what else love you?
I like physical touch.
You like physical touch? Okay.
I like physical touch. I like communication. I like physical touch.
Babes.
And I do like affirmations too. You know, over the last, I'm gonna say out of the 14 years that we've been together, at least over the last 13 years, we always end our calls, whether we mad or upset. I love you. That is how we end our calls. It could be a quick little 2-second call. That's enough for me.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. My wife is not being honest. She is not just she don't. The lady is bilingual, but the biggest love language she like is receiving gifts. Like that's her love.
No, don't tell them that because they gonna think I just be wanting you to buy me stuff all the time, guys. I'm a very modest one. Babe, tell them people I'm modest right now. You need to start that off right.
Okay, you're modest.
I am.
You're modest.
I don't have him out here spending recklessly. I only have him spending money on things that I can absolutely use.
Okay. Again, guys, what we want you to do is don't forget to like and don't forget to share. Please like and share so that everybody can tune in and we can have a good old time here at the Love and Relations Podcast, hosted by your boy Tim and your girl
Sharice. I'm
come
sorry.
On,
I was.
Come on now. Come on. Come on, babe.
All right. Run it back one more time.
Run it back. Okay, run it back. Run it back
one more time.
This is your boy Tim.
And this is your girl Sharice.
And we are
the Edmond.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
So we actually do have a question that came in form of our Instagram page. Someone wants to know, do you guys think as you have grown from dating to marriage that your love language has changed?
Definitely. And
yes.
I'm sorry, babes. Did I?
No, go ahead.
Definitely. Matter of fact, our love has changed from dating into marriage because me and my wife, we was 13 and 15 when we met each other.
Tim was the old one.
I was the older one. Older, not old, but I was the older one. So yeah, we was 13 and 15 when we first started dating. So when we got married, we were a little older. We were, I think you were 18 and I was 20.
Yeah, I was 18 and you were 20, about to be 21.
So yeah, we were, so we kind of got older and now we're a young couple. So we change every single day. We change every single day. What she liked yesterday, she don't like today. So I always got to be on my toes. And the same with her. She always has to be on her toes because we're changing. We're young. We gotta shape shift with each other. So of course, our love language is different. I used to like all that, yeah. Nah, I'm like, babes, calm down, girl. I want to hear all that, yeah. So again, we change a lot. You know, that's us. We from we definitely changed from dating into to marriage. But again, that was an excellent question, babe. Do you want to chime in on that question?
Yeah, I definitely agree that I change. Me personally, I can definitely agree that I do change every day, and it's always been for the better because you know you become more mature in your relationship, you become more mature in your person. So when you how I was at 18 when I got married was not how I was at 21, was not how I was at 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going past 25. Y'all don't know how old I am.
Look,
Ooh,
that girl stayed 25 for years.
I've been 25 for 3 years, y'all, and I love every bit of it.
And I'm telling you, man, yeah, and yeah, young love, especially young love, I think is one of the hardest loves is young love because young people change it. Like I will not encourage my daughter to get married as young as me and my wife did because I want young youth is where you should have that opportunity to be selfish sometimes, like not even sometimes, all the time. Think about yourself,
right.
Learn yourself, you know, like that. Me and my wife, we had to learn ourselves while trying to get to learn each other at the same time and try to be a good spouse for each other. So that and that's a hard road. So I'm glad me and my wife experienced so I can like tell my daughters and my sons, you know, how it is. I can give them some life experience and they see us growing right now. Right. You know, so that's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Today is we this is actually a series. The love language is actually a series, and you guys are right on point. Two people said communication when it comes to their love language, and that's big.
I think overall, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, women. I feel like with us women, communication is one of the biggest love languages because
here we go, women again. Like, why can't be men?
Because I'm not a man. I'm speaking from where I'm from. I'm a woman, so I can only stand in the paint with a woman. I cannot stand in the paint with a man and say how it is to be a man, let alone a black man. But I can talk about what it is to be a black woman and what we like, and we do like communication.
Okay, that's me.
We like communication. Okay. It's not the only love language, but it's the best love language. And I don't. This is why I always stress this. It ain't just communication. It's effective communication because people can communicate regularly, and it could be all over the place. Effective communication is a problem solver. It's a compromise. It's an understanding. And I'm a firm believer on that. And a lot of women require that. Okay. Because if your man can communicate to you clearly and say, X, this is what I want. This is what I like. This is what I want to do. We can understand that. Okay. You've come to me multiple times and said, babe, this is what I like. This is what I want to do. I received it. Yep.
And communication is a big part of any relationship, guys. Any relationship, especially a couple, a marriage. It's a big part of relationships. If you don't have communication, then you don't have nothing. If you don't have a communication, that's the foundation to a marriage, to a relationship, whatever you call yourself with, that is a foundation. If you don't have communication, if you can't communicate with one another, tell each other how you feel, show each other how you, because communication comes in different forms. Right. It comes physically and verbally. Like I want to show you how, like, you can't tell me how you feel and not show me. Like, you can't tell me that you love me and don't show me that you love me, because then your words will become lies if you show me something totally different than what you telling me. So communicate, make sure your communication matches up with each other. Make sure your words match up with your actions when it comes to communication. Like that's one thing that's big with me. Like I love when that's my communication is huge with me. And me and my wife, grew
Mhm.
into the couple, the marriage that we're in right now, the strong marriage that we're in right now, we had to learn how to communicate with each other, and we're still growing.
Right.
Sometimes we have issues with communicating with each other, but the thing about us is we don't stop. We go, we continue, we move. We can't stop here. We can't call it quits. It's no quits. A lot of people, you know, they begin with the end in mind. It's no end for me. Even though that's business. This ain't no business. You in business, you start with the end in mind. Not in a marriage. In a marriage, you don't start with the stop with the end in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add on that, babe?
No. But I do actually have a question from our Facebook Live.
Guys, before you answer that question, guys, if you want to ask questions verbally, you can call again. You can call in at 305-614-8180.
And again, I pinned it for the people that are on Facebook Live. I pinned it in the comments. It should be either the first comment you see at the top or the first comment you see at the bottom, but it's pinned. It's right there. You should be able to see the number.
We encourage you guys to call in and, you know, tell us how you feel and tell us what you're doing, how you feel about the podcast, or how you feel about the topic that we're doing. Come on, guys.
Okay. So we have a question.
Okay.
And it says, being that there's a difference in knowing a love language, understanding a language, and fluently speaking a language, do you feel that you know and understand and speak your spouse's love languages? I believe that I speak Tim's love languages. I feel like when it comes to all the things that he wants and he expects, I always try my hardest to do. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it can be hard to fulfill everything that your spouse wants on a day-to-day basis. Yes, you are. It could be because some days you're just not gonna feel up to certain things. But I will say that I do think that I speak his love language fluently. You speak my love language fluently or what?
You know what? I think it's a learning process.
Yeah.
On speaking, like again, I try to speak Spanish.
Timothy.
But it's a learning process. I'm learning every day on how the words in her love language to spill off on her. You know, I'm learning each word every day. Right now, sometimes I speak slang on her love language, and she have to tell me, she have to correct me. It's not, yeah, it's yes, you know, on that love language. So, she has to teach me the proper love language. And you know, that's the thing with couples, especially in this generation. They feel as if that we, like men or even women, they should come equipped, like they automatically should know these things. No, sometimes you got to teach somebody how to love you, especially if you want them to love you right.
And it's so much that goes into someone's overall makeup. You have to add in what their home life could have been like growing up, what all they experienced, what all they seen, what all they didn't see. That can be a factor in it. You also have to think about just their whole surrounding, like what was around them. Some people don't come equipped at all, and if you know what you want, you feel like you're the person that know what you want, let them know, help them understand, and try to understand what their love language could be. They probably don't know what their love language is, but you can help them to see what, hey, you know what, babe? This is what I like and this is what I don't like. This is what I expect of you. Do you think you can do this? Can you give me this? That's why it's really important, and I stress this enough. It's really important to make sure the person that you're considering spending your life with, because marriage is supposed to be a forever thing. So while you're in the dating and courting and you're engaged, you're in that stage. Even before you even get to the engage, I'm gonna just say dating and courting. You need to make sure y'all are aligned, because if you're not aligned and you go and you get married, marriage is already a whole different ball game of work. So if you have issues prior to marriage that you did not solve,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to bring that into the marriage. And when I tell you,
Guys,
it's 10 times harder, especially in that first year of marriage, if you don't resolve and tie up loose ends and make sure y'all are on the same page, it is really hard.
it is. Let me tell you, and the reason, like, okay, a lot of people don't understand that, like, marriage is somewhat of a spiritual thing too. So
Yes.
you becoming one. So when you got like it doesn't change nothing physically. If you were together before marriage, you're gonna be together after marriage. So the problems that you had before is the problems that you're gonna bring in afterwards. Nothing changes. You're just gonna have to. It just adds on to the things that you have to deal with.
Right.
And that that's that. Do we got any other questions, babe?
Yes. Someone asked us on our Instagram live. They asked, do you guys feel there can be a love language between two individuals who are no longer together but co-parent?
Again, the thing that I love about this book, especially in the beginning, it breaks down. Love language is not just for couples, not just for married folks, not just for boyfriend and girlfriend. It's for children. It's for your friends. Like you have you ever been in a friendship where you almost like you wasn't seeing eye to eye because you probably wasn't speaking the same language, like the same language. Yeah, you guys both speak English, but you guys wasn't on that same language, that same page with one another. Love language goes further than just marriage.
Yes,
it goes into all
dynamics.
Different type of
relationships.
It goes into like children, like me and my daughter, me and my son, like speaking their language. They are humans too. They have different language than their parents. So again, just learning how to speak their language and getting them to be able to follow mine. That's a big thing.
Just to answer you guys, because someone just asked,
Woo.
the name of the book that Tim is referring to is The 5 Love Languages, and that is by Gary Chapman. Tim purchased his paperback copy from Barnes and Noble. There's one in Pembroke Pines for you guys that's local, but if not, y'all know how to work Amazon.
That's my book, y'all.
So you guys know how to work Amazon. I'm sure it's on Amazon for the people that do digital reading like me, because your girl is a true reader out here in these streets. So
she is. She
yes, I
is.
read. I love books. Books is my thing. I have always enjoyed them, but I prefer digital reading now. Paperback is no longer my style, but I'm sure Amazon can accommodate whatever you need, or Barnes and Noble, or any other bookstores, depending on what state you in.
Books be trying to take up my time. Girl, you better put that book down and give me.
It's nothing like getting a good book, especially a urban fiction book.
An urban fiction book. I don't care what type of book it is, girl. Give me. It is my time. Any other questions, babes?
Hold on one second.
Can we just get to going?
Okay. Here's something that I've struggled with. I've been with my kid's father. I'm sorry, hold on. The thing is going
again, guys. Don't be afraid. While she's getting that all together, don't be afraid to dial in. Again,
so it says, I'm sorry, babe.
No, it's okay. Go.
It says, here's something that I've struggled with. I've been with my kid's father going on 10 years. So in that time, I've grown from a girl to a woman. So in a way,
looks like we got a caller.
Hold on one second. I'm going to get back to that question after this call.
You are now on Love and Relations. Hello?
Press 0.
Okay. Don't know what that was about. Okay. So, again, back to the question. So she said, how can I communicate that I'm going to start from the beginning. It says, here's something that I've struggled with. I've been with my kid's father going on 10 years. So in that time, I've grown from a girl to a woman. So in a way, my love language changed. How can I communicate that to my partner without him feeling like he's not making me happy anymore, or him feeling like he's not enough? Babe, this is from a male perspective. What do you think?
Now, I'm sorry, babes. read that one more time.
Basically, she's saying, you know, she's been in a relationship for 10 years with her child's father.
Okay.
She has matured from a girl to a full-blown woman. And she wants to know how can she communicate to her partner that her love language has changed without him feeling like he's not making her happy anymore, or making him feel like he's not enough for her anymore.
Sometimes, like that exactly what you just typed. It, like, sometimes the truth can be harsh in some way
and bittersweet.
But sometimes you just gotta sit down and have that uncomfortable conversation with your spouse. Sometimes me and my wife have to sit, like, that's how I'm telling you, a lot of people think it's peaches and cream. They see us on the internet smiling and stuff like that. It ain't always peaches and cream. Sometimes we have to have uncomfortable conversations, and I'm the more sensitive one. So when she comes,
oh Lord, I'm glad you admitting that.
I'm the more sensitive one. So when my wife have those uncomfortable conversations with me, it like I gotta, you know, sometimes I gotta suck it up, and I gotta, you know, I gotta accept it and see something, like how to live in her world also. The same thing, or live in mine. Like, so you just gotta have that conversation. Like I had to have conversations with my wife on, you know, how I feel now, or what I don't like, and what, like, we have those conversations even after almost 10 years of marriage. We still have those conversations, like, babes, I don't like that. I haven't liked that for a year now. Thank you very much. Don't do it no more.
And some
Ding
things
dong. Don't do it again.
Stop it. Some things may require you to actually go to the table. And when I mean the table, I ain't talking about Jada them red table. I'm talking about, you know, whatever table you got in your home, maybe a dining table, you know, your bar area, wherever. You got to go to the table. And sometimes you have to have the uncomfortable conversation of what one of our mentors, she's big on marriage and healthy relationships.
She's going to definitely be on this.
We will have her on here. And when I tell y'all, this woman is a powerhouse.
She's a powerhouse.
I mean, anything you need to know, she is the guru. We are the descendants of the guru.
We call her the relationship guru.
We still talk with her. She knows us from way back when, the beginning of the marriage, to where we are now. So there's a certain level where she understands everything about us. And sometimes we have to call her in and we do what we call a checkup. She calls it a tune-up, because you should continuously make upgrades in your relationship the further you progress. Because again, everybody changes. Sometimes you need to go to the table.
Amen.
Me and Tim was just at the table 2 months ago. We was at the table because we needed us a little upgrade, a little tune-up. It happens. Having premarital counseling is important. Do not let anyone tell you that it's not. Having continued counseling throughout your marriage is important as well. And reading things that can help improve your marriage is a must as well.
Every argument don't mean it's the end or it's coming to the end.
You got to take it off the table. We took it completely off the table.
Yeah, every argument, it doesn't mean that you're at the end. It may you may just be trying to understand each other or communicate with each other, but he's speaking English and you're speaking Spanish, so you guys got to find a way to better communicate with each other. And also, like you can even do that a little dress that conversation up, like cook a nice candlelight dinner. Matter of fact, my brother came on Facebook on one of my pictures one day and said, "Tim, do y'all got lights? Because you always got candles on. I gotta set the mood." Sometimes conversations can be uncomfortable, and just setting that mood can basically get that person ready for that conversation.
Right.
All right, mate, catch them off guard.
And I like to be romantic.
Mate, catch them off guard. That's not a good one, is it?
That was so creepy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, no, don't do this no more. We gotta take this up. This you're getting a little out of hand here.
I'm getting a little out of hand.
Ooh, you're getting a little out of hand.
I'm getting a little out of hand. Again, guys, just a little checkup. Again, please like, subscribe to every single one of our page, our Facebook page, the Edmonds, our Instagram page, the _Edmonds, our YouTube page, the Edmonds, our Anchor page, the Edmonds, Spotify, the Edmonds.
Y'all hear that ringing? That's the Edmonds.
The Edmonds. Go and subscribe, guys. We're gonna leave the links after this live. We're gonna leave the links for you guys. Please, please, please go and support us. Not just support, but listen. Like again,
hopefully we say things on all of our podcast episodes that can help you in some way, shape, or form. Or if you know anybody else that's interested, please share the information with them. We're gonna try to get as personal as we can. We're very transparent. We have no issues going there. So if we have to go there, we will go there.
We will. And guys,
depending on what you guys, what you want to hear. Ask for what you want. We'll give you what you want. Ask for what you want.
Again, this is our last 10 minutes. We usually try to leave it up to you guys to call in. Again, call in 305-614-8180. Again, 305-614-8180. Tell us how you feel about our podcast, or you can just tell us how you feel about the conversation that we're having.
And I also, for the ones who did not catch the number, it is pinned. For the ones that is on Facebook Live, it is pinned in the comments. It should be the first comment at the top or the last comment at the bottom. It should be the only one that's pinned. But we do have some other questions. Next week, guys, we would really like for you guys to call in. So, because we want everybody to be able to hear you ask your questions. If you're comfortable, try to call in. But we do have some more questions. It says, do you think that love languages depend on the trust, love, and communication that a couple may share between each other?
Definitely.
It definitely has to. It has to.
That's trust. Trust is a huge part of a relationship.
That is the next love language for me. Communication, trust.
Man, that trust is big. If you can't trust, man, that is huge. If you can't trust, then that you gonna drive yourself crazy. Mm-hmm. If you can't trust your partner, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. I'm telling you, trust is a big part of love language and of a love language, and never that trust should always, if it's a lack of trust, that should always be communicated and addressed, because it's gonna cause problems. It's definitely gonna cause
There's
problems.
No way around it. It has to be addressed.
And that's an ugly conversation, but that's a big conversation that if you don't have, it will be a house divided against itself. And a house divided against itself, everybody knows
will fall.
It will fall. It will fall. Any other questions?
Someone asked us, they said, you guys ever thought about doing something like virtual premarital counseling? So many people like myself can benefit from having real life conversations with you guys. I feel like you guys have a lot to share to the world. That is a goal for us.
Don't we gotta have a license or something, right?
Yes. The thing is that to legally do it, we will have to have a license. We don't mind having regular communication.
And
that is a goal for us. We do want to be able to do premarital counseling. We want to be able to do counseling throughout a marriage. We're gonna look into getting a license for that. We definitely are.
And this is a disclaimer for that too. A lot of people that the thing that is sometimes it kind of upsets me, not like in a rage type of way, but it's like, oh man, a lot of people that we hang around with, they not a lot of people that we hang around with, but some people that we hang around with and they got into relationships and they even got married. Sometimes it didn't work for them because you can't look at somebody else's marriage and see, like, when you look at somebody else's marriage, if you're not in the inside, you're in the outside.
Right.
And you're going to only see what they allow you to see. You're going to only see the smiles and the happiness, and when they dress alike and stuff like that. You're not going to see what's in the house, the arguments, the trying to get it together.
Right.
Like, you're not going to see that. So a disclaimer, like, we ain't always happy, and you can't base your love off of society or what society thinks or what Tim and Sharice does, because society will have you getting a divorce, because once you get into a marriage, you'll figure out that it's hard work and it's consistent work. You got to stay consistent. Like
marriage is an everyday thing. Like
every
literally when you wake up in the morning, think of it like this way. When you wake up in the morning and you thank God for the breath in your body, marriage is your next priority. And I tell you this, man, some people, like some of the things that me and my wife went through and go through, people have divorced, called it a day for some of the things that we went through. So it ain't no peaches and cream. If you in it, you gotta be in it. The strong survive. And when I tell you, like Tim said, we do have friends. We have friends that had been around us. They got to see us. They got to see what we showed them. And like I said, me and Tim are transparent. So there are certain things that they did know about us, things that we went through, because we do talk about things after we have moved past them. Yep. We're not ashamed of anything. It is what it is. Things happen. Like I said, we've been together almost 14 years. November made 14 years. April will make 10 years since we've been married. There's no such thing as complete smooth sailing. It's just certain things you move past or should not be a factor in your marriage. That don't mean that there's no work to put in. There's a lot of work to put in. If you don't put no work in, it's gonna fail. Unfortunately, that's just what it's gonna come to. And people quit so easy nowadays. They don't want to do anything that's gonna take work. That's my man. I'm gonna work for that man. That's my man. I ain't giving that man up. Let me tell you something. I'm not giving that man up. Let me tell you something. I guess gotta compliment you right now. I like the way you working that computer, and I like the way you got that mic. Like you see how I'm on the mic. This woman, like, we can hear her, and she ain't even like close to the mic. No, baby, you know I'm a loud mouth. You know I talk how you do it like that? Y'all come from a loud family. How you do it like that? So I'm real loud. That's why I told Tim, don't turn this mic all the way up, because I didn't want to blow nobody's eardrums, because I'm very loud. That's why I'm trying to sit back up off the mic and chill. Again, guys, we got 4 minutes, and then we are off the air. We always last minute questions. Any last minute questions? We're rounding it up. Until next week. Next week, guys. Again, we like and subscribe to all of our page. Save this number 305-614-8180. That is our podcast number. It will be on every Wednesday night, 7:30 until 8:30. Also, guys, every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night we will be here. If there is a change in schedule, Tim will definitely post, or we'll post to all of our social media platforms to let you know if there's a change in time, because your girl works third shift. So your girl done got into the hospital, y'all, and I work third shift, honey. So I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like just yet. But if there's any changes, we will definitely keep you guys posted. Please be sure to, if you do not want to call in, or there is a certain topic you guys would like to hear us discuss, inbox us on any of our social media platforms. Again, Tim will tell you how to get in contact with us. But please send your topics, because we're going to write them down. We're going to line them up. Write them down. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So, Tim, tell them. Again, the social media platforms. Oh, guys, the social media platforms will be on as soon as we end it. I'm going to tag them to my page, Sharice's page, the Edmond's page. You guys just, again, spam us, share everything, guys. And also,
next week you want to tune in. It's going to be another it's going to be a juicier episode. This was our first episode. And again, I'm so excited. My woman over there looking beautiful. I'm telling you, she better. I done seen a couple people coming about them lipstick, girl. You better go to sleep on it. I'm telling you, fellas, if you in, I just need y'all to like it or something, because I'm telling you, y'all, you go buy things for your woman, and she be looking beautiful for the world, and then want to come to bed looking like Wolverine or something. Like, I ain't got time for that, girl. You better wear that lipstick the bed for me. You better wear that hair the bed for me. Don't take that hair off me.
Listen, like y'all, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. I am a lipstick girl, and when I tell y'all that I like matte lipstick, not MAC as in the brand, but matte. When I tell y'all the lipsticks that I wear, you see how vibrant these colors is? It's affordable, ladies.
It's affordable to go to bed with, too. You can go to bed with it.
I'm not going to bed with no lipstick on.
You can go to bed with it, girl. Give me a kiss. Let me wake up with a little lipstick on me, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Again, guys, this is your boy, Tim.
And this is your girl, Sharice.
And we are
the Edmond.
Don't forget to tune in every Wednesday at 7:30. This podcast will be posted audio on Anchor, Spotify, and we're getting with iTunes, everything. It's going to be on all your major platforms. Go when you're going to work in the morning, Thursday mornings, have a listen to the podcast. Again, write down some questions, write down anything that you want to say, and we're going to have you on live, and you probably may hear yourself on the podcast. I don't know, but you do. You guys have a great night. Again, this is your boy, Tim.
And this is your girl, Sharice.
And we are
the Edmond.
All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to
Love and Relations,
where we bring the hottest topics,
the spiciest
topics that will make your heart drop
and your ears pop.
This is your boy, Tim.
And this is your girl, Sharice.
And together we are
the Edmond.